In this video, we'll try injecting Modbus write commands to some of the devices that we found in the previous scanning video. To do this, we're going to write a Python script using the PyModbus library, which is already included on the Kali machine. To write a Python script, start by opening whatever text editor you're comfortable with. For this video, I'm going to be using the default simple text editor. First, we'll import the relevant part of the PyModbus library, which is the Modbus TCP client class. If you want to learn more about this, you can look at the PyModbus documentation. But for now, we're just kind of writing a quick and dirty script to see what is possible to be done with a simple Python script from an attacker standpoint. And we're also going to import sys so that we can get command line arguments. The maximum number of registers that you are allowed to write with one command in Modbus is set by the Modbus specifications at 123. So we're going to store that in a variable. Then we're going to get the value that we want to write to all of these registers from the command line. And because command line arguments are always strings, we need to convert that to an integer. Similarly, we're going to get the IP address that we're targeting also from the command line. Now we need to create an array whose length is the maximum number of registers we can write to, and that is filled with the value number. So there's easy syntax to do this in Python. It looks like this. Next, we're going to create a client, and then we're going to connect to it. And once we're connected, we can do the write command. We're starting from address 0 here because we don't really know what address to target. We could loop through and go through as many addresses as we want to, or we could just start from address 0, look at what's happening in the industrial control system, and then go from there, which is what we're going to do. Save this to whatever file name you would like it saved to. And you can run it in a terminal with the proper command line arguments, which were the value we want to write is the first argument, and then the IP address is the second argument. So for this one, we're going to target .95.10, which we believe is the feed 1 valve, and we're going to write a value of 0 to close the valve. So first, let's take a peek at what the control system is doing. And right now, feed 1 is 100% open. And then we'll run our program, and nothing happened. One possibility of why nothing is happening is because we only wrote the registers once, and the registers are quickly being overwritten by the PLC because every cycle, probably the PLC is calculating the correct value to set the valve position to and sending that value, possibly many times per second. So us setting it to a different value one time probably won't make any lasting changes. What we can do is go back to our script and just put this in a loop. So we're going to say while true, and then make sure to indent this part. We're going to save it, and then we're going to try the same thing again. And this time, if you go back and look at the simulation, we've closed the valve. And then if we go back to our terminal and we hit Control-C to force stop our script, and then we go back to the simulation, the valve is being opened by the PLC again. We'll stop here with this video, but on your own, consider what you might be able to do to the system knowing the IP addresses of all 4 valves, and now being able to set the valve position of any of those valves to whatever value you want to.